guys, hope everybody's doing all right today. Erin here. I was just logging in, filming. I'm just filming a video. That's all I'm doing. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry. I don't get any of this verbiage right when people are like, "Hey, it's so and so. Welcome to my video." I suck at that like really bad, so I'm just gonna quit trying to do that. Anyway, I made my best effort, so that counts for something, I guess. But anyway, now I'm just filming today. I don't know if I said in my last video, I may have, I don't know. Anyway, I own an antique mall, an auction house, so I thought I would just kind of film my own mall since I can't go out and pick today. I would love to go out and pick today, but realistically I need to be up here getting some stuff done that I have neglected to do in the past few weeks, and I've had to have the shop shut down early several days in the month of July because the what am I trying to say, the landlords, the landlords and the company that owns my building, it's a huge building and there's like 5 units to it, and most of them don't work, but the 2 main ones that are in the front, like the part where my vendors are at and customers come in and shop, the air conditioners aren't working. One's blowing out semi-cool air, but the building's too big for the unit to like cool the whole entire building off. And the main unit, they replaced the entire thing, and then it is still leaking down into the wall and flooding the floor in one of my rooms in the back, my storage rooms. And anyway, it's causing havoc, and it's been doing this for 3 months, which is really kind of aggravating at this point, but especially considering they're wanting like full rent whenever I feel like my business is literally being sabotaged. But you know, I still get good business, I'm not complaining about that, but my vendors are getting really ticked off whenever they're paying, you know, monthly rent, and I'm like, well, I'm going to give my vendors a break on their rent, because if it's not open the hours that I have advertised it to be open, well, then that's not right of me as a business owner, in my opinion, to make my vendors pay full rent. So I'm trying to give my vendors a break on rent, but my landlord's not giving me a break on rent. And I'm like, it's y'all's fault why I'm having to shut down, you know, not stay open my normal hours, because it's getting to be 94 degrees in my building. And I have she's not an older woman, but she's older than me. I'm 31, and I think she's like in her late 40s or early 50s. But, you know, she gets overheated like really easy, so I don't want employees passing out on the floor. And I had another lady that I had hired up here, and she's like, she's on medication and stuff like that. She's like, I can't be in there whenever it's that hot. She was like, you will find me then fell out on the floor. And I was like, well, I don't need that, because I don't need a lawsuit. So yeah, I don't know what to do. I've reached out to a friend that's an attorney to see, like, is there anything that I can do, because they're not being lenient on this at all, and this is not my fault. And I mean, I've had customers walk out, like, it's not good. Like today, days like today where it's like semi-rainy outside and it's an overcast, like, it'll be fine in there. But we're in Georgia, we're in northeast Georgia. No, sorry, somebody that does another business next to me is walking by. Waved. Anyway, yeah, we're in Georgia. It's hot. It's July. it's hot. That's just what it is. It ain't fall time yet. I know come fall time, I'm wondering if that's what they're trying to do, is like push me off till fall time. And I'm like, realistically though, that's not right to make somebody to expect the full amount whenever I cannot operate the business. It's like basically saying, there he is. Anyway, I'm going to take y'all in and show you the building and shop around in my own building and just show you guys what my vendors have. It's really cool, really fun. It's pretty nice in here, and I'll try to get the outside. I'm just opening up, so I don't have everything set out on the porch yet. But yeah, just come with me to open up my shop today. Thanks. Alright, you guys, this is it. I'm still working on getting my signs done because I'm not the Hartford House, I'm Barrett's Antique Mall. But this is my building, and it runs along to there. So let's go open her up. Hey guys, I'm inserting myself here because I realized that after I started editing the video that the entire first half of my clip on this part after I opened the door and went inside is completely gone. So that is what was going on here, and I'm going to pick up at one of my vendors' booths that does paint, fusion paint, the fusion mineral paint and all things that go along with it. So a lot of it didn't get filmed. I'm so sorry, but you're not missing a terrible lot, so it'll just pick up randomly there. Thanks. Sorry, my camera cut out on me. So, but yeah, I'm just like, I'm obsessed. Ink blot things and little stamp things and metallic copper stuff. Like, it's just all so cute. And like all these little transfers that you can, like, all these are transfers that you can like put on stuff. It's really neat. And y'all, I don't know about y'all, but I'm one of those people that are obsessed with paintbrushes. Like, I just want to sit here and do, like, literally, I just want to sit here and do this with this paintbrush. It's just, it's satisfying. And this is just cute. I love it. Anyway, I'm sorry, but she's just got all the things, like all the things that I don't need. Stamps, like cute as can be, and all these little gilded, like these are these. And it don't feel any different. Like, it just feels like it just feels like part of the table. I don't know. I love it. Anyway, but yeah, I've got it all in here. A washing machine. It's pretty neat. Like, just a bunch of things. All the things. I don't know if y'all know what these are, but up in Alaska and in the north, these are oh my gosh, now my mind's going blank. Hold on, I actually wrote what it is on the tag. These are Japanese hand-blown glass ball buoys in blue and cobalt color. And if you can see it right here, you can tell where the net was around these. They just float around in the ocean. Apparently you can find, one of my vendors brought them in, but apparently you can find them along the coast up there. So that's pretty neat. But yeah, I've just got like a lot of stuff in here. I just go around and I turn everything on. Anybody know what a bottle cap blanket is? These are really, really cool. It's a I don't think this one's a full-blown blanket. I think it's one of those like runners that you put on the bottom of your bed. The reason this looks like awful is because somebody just bought the whole set that was in here, so they're in the process of moving it out. And this is one of my other vendors that he brings in some really cool stuff. It always sells out pretty fast. Let me turn that light on. It's pretty cute. Naked people, but you know, it's art, right? But yeah, and then this guy, he's my, well, technically, if anybody knows what this is a 1920s androgynous doll. I've got the other one up there. So basically this is a woman dressed as a man, and then the other one is a man dressed as a woman, and she's kind of my little prop. She just kind of goes around with me at the store and hangs out, and I put her on things, and it yeah, put her on things, and she is my little advertisement. Sorry, I had a call coming in and I was trying to get it off the screen. But there's just a bunch of cool stuff in here. Here's everybody's childhood nightmare right there, but that's all right. But yeah, I've got several spaces on this. Like, the other side of the store is pretty filled up, but yeah, this one is still working with it. Still working with it. That thing was a pain to move in here. I don't know how to describe how large this piece of furniture is. My hand is probably not a good comparison to it, but it's a long piece of furniture, and I guarantee you it weighs every bit of 800 to 900 pounds. That's what it stinking feels like, because I can lift on my own at least, like, I can at least hoist, you know, 200-300 pounds, but that sucker, I can't lift it at all. It ain't happening. Now okay, so right now it's 78 degrees. It's 9 o'clock in the morning right now. So I'm turning it down to 75 to go ahead and let this supposed cool air start blowing out into the store, and it will be 90 by the end of the day if the sun don't come out or whatever. I think these vendors may be moving out, and I hate it because they're really cool people, but I think the reason why they're not selling as much is because they have a lot of more gift shop items. They've got some cool pieces in here, and they've got a few antique pieces in here, and some vintage and whatnot, but guys, just listen. Like, that just has the most satisfying, they just have a good sound. great sound. This is I would say my top vendor in here. She's a little bit of an interior designer and decorator. Not a little bit, I mean she is. If y'all, her name's Amanda. She's really, really cool. She is always bringing in really fun stuff, and it always sells. She had a big corner cabinet over there, and it sold pretty fast. Everything she brings in here, she prices it reasonably. You know, I mean, she prices it what it's worth, but she, you know, it would be good for, it's not necessarily like for a reseller to come and make money off of, but if somebody wanted it or was a collector of these things, I mean, she's got it priced to where it's unbeatable for somebody that wants it in their house. And we have curated a pretty good little following up here for higher end nice things and real antiques. You know, if anybody knows what these are, they know what they are. These are really expensive chairs, but half the people that come in here know what stuff is, and then the other half is like, oh, why is that much? But you know, oh, my bad. But yeah, I got that for a steal. It still works. It's a Zenith. Everything is perfect. I had to go back and like clean it, but I love it. I don't even want to sell it, but this is kind of like my mid-century modern area. I've got everything. Got the jadeite, some Pyrex, but everything over here was made during, well, except for this Austrian bar cart is a lot older than that. And this thing is so cool. Oh, somebody's got it. Sorry, the people that work for me, we've been trying to so check this out. Oh, you know what, let me not break this. I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to hold the phone weird for just a second. And then we've got our little gallery that we've started, which, believe it or not, we had them all over here. The paintings have sold, which is great. I'm really happy that they have. Just yeah. Anyway, it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. Everything in here is like real art. All of it's painted, all of it's been authenticated, appraised, all that kind of good stuff. So I love that, just because I love ocean scenes. I know that does not look like a painting, but it is painting on canvas. And then these guys, I forget who the artist is. Kinoff, I think Jennifer Kinoff, or I'm probably saying it wrong. But yeah, got the little donkey over here and got the other little burro over there. We have singings and such. I'm gonna turn the music on for the day. I think we're gonna listen to Motown today. Let's see, I think that's what I left in to play. Yup. But yeah, we do, I don't want to get a copyright claim, so I'm gonna walk away so I can't hear it. Anyway, basically we do gospel singings, and we have other little events going on there on Saturdays, and we're fixing to start our cruise-ins. The last mall that I opened, we started doing cruise-ins up there. Got my open sign on, and that was going really good. Anybody need a 1967 Beetlebug? Completely rebuilt. But yeah, anyway, we started charity cruise-ins up there, and well, that'll be a video for another day, but we will start doing them here. Well, I will start doing them here as well. I'm obsessed with this booth. It's got so many cute things and so much cute Pyrex and just cute stuff. I love it. Like, that makes me want to go on a picnic, and I don't go on picnics. Turn on all my lamps. I think this one's plugged in. No, this one's not one of the ones plugged in. Hold on. These are, though. I do not have $200 and something to spend on these lamps, but these are Falkenstein hand-painted pink bubble glass lamps, and y'all, they are, and like, look how big they are. There's my hand for compare. Like, these are good size. These are really good size lamps. A vendor brought these in, and I was like, you know what I like, and you want me to spend all my money, is what's happening. She's like, no, it's not that at all. I'm like, sure. She actually manages the store for me. Her name's Tanya. She's very, very sweet, and she's an awesome, like, she knows her stuff. She knows her antiques, like, you know. But yeah, this is my messy behind the counter. Y'all just don't even pay attention to all that. I've got several other things in here. I forget all the lamps that I have to turn on during the day. There's so many lamps. These vendors are really, really cool too. They're just really nice people. And just got a lot of really neat stuff. And she's got hers, I would, like, in my opinion, she's got her stuff cheap enough to where if a reseller was to buy it, you could come in and make a profit on it. If you were to put it on eBay or something. This lady, she's got a mix of antiques. She had something there. The wall looks blank because somebody just bought a piece of furniture from her, so now her wall looks blank. But she does the shabby chic clothes. I do not normally allow clothes into the mall. I'm one of those people that I feel like it cheapens the look of an antique mall if you start letting people bring in clothes. Now, I'm not saying they don't have their place. Now, if somebody wanted to bring in some 1800s gowns in here, or some, I'm plugging in a lamp, sorry y'all. Anyway, you know, if they wanted to bring stuff like that in here, I'm all about it. My worst thing is when people bring, like, clothing that could potentially be thrift store. That still works too. I need to get it out and clean it up a little bit more, and I've got so many war cots, just like a lot of them. But oh, I didn't show y'all one of my favorite things. I got it priced to where if it sells, it'll be full retail price. I want this in my house so bad. I think it hangs over a pool table or something, but I'm in love with it. And then this right here, this one right here has all of the stuff with it. And I mean, it's in mint condition, like it has been kept in literal perfect condition. It still has the bobbin, I think you call it, and everything with it. We got belt buckles, we got everything. My coins are coming in. Really, I haven't had the coins out because I'm afraid that people, you know, would pick them up. I've got some out, but not anything. Here's the other androgynous doll, by the way. This is the man, and he has a little booby cover on. Hold on, you'll have to see it because it's kind of funny. There's his little booby cover, his little pasty. But I've got some Murano Seguso bowls in here. They're pretty neat. But yeah, you know, my computer stopped working too, so yay to that. I'm gonna flip the camera back around. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the back area that I was telling you about. And then, yeah, that'll be the tour of the store. Tour of the store. Let me just flip the camera around after I just unflipped it around. We're fixing to move. We've been in the process now, moving all that. So, the vendor did move out. Got some signed baseball stuff. Basically, this is my little, the bathroom area and another part of the dungeon. This is another bathroom. So back here I've just got stuff. I will basically, what I'm thinking about doing anyway is moving, or not moving, but doing an estate sale back here of the stuff that's back here, because this is all stuff out of several estates, but I've got one main estate back here that I really need to. I've had her stuff for a while and I've been trying to sell it out of the store. This is fixing to go up on auction. So this is Metter's Pottery, Edgefield Fuel, along with, I've got rooms everywhere. And I actually pre-filmed that because I originally tried to film this, what I'm filming right now, and the camera went out on me. So this is some more of the pottery. I've just got a lot of pottery. But a lot of this is Edgefield and Fuel and Metters. And yeah, and that, for anybody that's wondering, that is not a Chandler, unfortunately. I wish it was, that would be great. But it's a Fuel version of a Chandler. So anyway, that's alright though. This is just another storage area in there. Well, darn if I can't Where's the light? There we go. This is just another storage area. I'll do something with it soon. Get it finished, you know, putting walls up over there. Or actually, I think there's already walls up. I think they had shelving tacked to those boards, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, yeah, fun stuff, right? Let me turn that off. But yeah, and like I said, I've done pre-filmed this because I done took y'all through there. I'm just having to put it in a different part of the video, so I'll splice that to the end of this part. But anyway, yeah, I've just got a lot of stuff that I need to find a good home for. I love that shelving unit. I'm probably going to end up bringing that out here to the main floor. But yeah, I've just been keeping the lights off back there. And yeah, so I'll go ahead and splice that last part to this video and show y'all that back area, and then yeah, end it out. But we're about to start staging all this back here. It's gonna be so much fun. Anyway, I guess I'll go ahead and do what I said I'm gonna do like 5 times. That's my brain wanting to keep talking. So I will catch y'all in the next clip. Sorry, my phone completely cut out. I had to go charge it and then come back, so I'm just trying to pick up where I left off. So yeah, basically here's the other part of stuff that I need to sort through and go through back in the store. There's just a lot of stuff and a lot of things. Yeah, a lot of stuff and things and stuff. I know the boxes look terrible, but it's just a lot of stuff I gotta sort and go through. And yeah, that's just for like greenery decorations kind of things, you know. I'll let somebody come and work for me for a little while. I love a potbelly stove, but I let somebody come and work for me for a while, and I think they sold some of my greenery that they weren't supposed to, because I'm missing a whole lot of stuff. I have this really crappy bad habit of entrusting people with everything and just assuming that people are going to do right by me because I do right by other people. However, that's not the case, and now I'm missing, I don't know if y'all know the little furniture dollies. Like the little rolling kind. This is another room, and yes, all these are real furs, except for that, of course, but all these are real furs. They're all from the 1930s, 20s, 30s, and one is from the early 40s. This was where my air conditioner was leaking, but it's working now. As of this morning, everything's working. Here's another room. Being in mind, all this has to be painted. My goal is, and I don't like giving all my secrets away because I don't want other antique malls to steal them. Haha, I'm just kidding. But I want this to be a vendor room, this first one right here, because I'll show y'all in a minute kind of how these rooms come right back out onto the main floor. And this is the last room. I'm not going to turn the light on in here, but it's a pretty good size room, and it goes back out onto the main floor too. But basically all these rooms have doors, well, except for that one. This one doesn't, but oh Lord, I'm going to the wrong side. All of these open back up out onto the main floor that come out into the mall, right? So I'm thinking, there's that room that I just showed y'all, the one that's right here. This one's a different room. This one's just with this one's just for what do you call it, like for my lights and my fuse boxes and stuff like that. So these two, I keep the air off in here, I'm sorry. Or I'll keep the doors closed so I don't have to run the air in these rooms until I actually need to run the air in these rooms. But anyway, so this one right here is the only room that goes back into the back part, which I don't let nobody in, like customers and such. So I really don't have any reason to leave that door open. So that being said, and that's going to be the vendor room, I'm thinking basically that I can keep that door shut off and I can keep the other one closed, and then vendors will actually be able to have access to that back area, to this back area and to that room. And I want to put a little computer in there. I want to put tags for if they need tags for tagging their items, and like anything that they are gonna need, basically. You know, to like, oh my gosh, why am I so flustered that I can't talk? Apparently I'm shutting off stuff because it's almost 7 for today. So I'll shut down and go home. I guess so this was a come and open and come close the store with me. Oh goodness. But yeah, sorry. I'll gather my thoughts here in a second and be able to talk like a normal human being. But basically, yeah, I just want to make that a vendor room and have a computer back there for them to be able to research their stuff, and then also be able to have a extra tags, pens, markers, pencils, stickers if they need stickers, you know, just whatever. This lady's so creative. She like, I'm not a super huge fan of that part of it, but I love this. Like, I think this is a really cool idea to put the doilies on the lampshades. I'm just not a fan of the color and that. I like that. If I could get that off, I would consider buying that. I really like it. But you know, somebody's gonna love it. Finally finished my little paint project because this thing looked like heck and back. Anyway, let me flip this around. Anyway, I know I've had like 3 shirt changes, but I got up in the ceiling with the guy that was fixing my air conditioner and helped them finish fixing my air conditioner. So yay. But it's fixed now. I've got cool air. If I would quit putting my hand in front of the camera, I'm sorry about that. But anyway, yeah, I just want to, you know, make a go of this. And I'll be honest with you, I had a vendor move out today because they weren't making any sales, and they're like one of the only ones in here that's not making sales. Unfortunately, because they, you know, when you're in these places, July is a super kind of slow month in our area for antique malls. I've got several friends that own different ones in the area, and even up in Helen, they're like, it's one of the busiest places up here, and I mean they're slow. So unless you've just got a huge antique mall that's like a 30,000 square foot warehouse, you know, and you've got customers that are coming from all over with that kind of, you know, with that kind of size comparison to be had, you know, I think I'm doing pretty well down here, really am. And you know, it's just what your vendors carry and what your vendors have, and I've repeated that like 5 times, and I'm sorry. I think I'm just really tired today. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wind the video down so I don't sound like a complete bumbling mess. But it's just been a lot of day, see what I mean? It's been a long day of moving a lot of heavy stuff. I moved a lot of heavy stuff in this mall today, and then I got some furniture painted and got some stuff done that needed to be done, and did all the payouts. That was another thing, like all of my payouts for this month. Oh, so that's been good. That was really good, and I'll pay everybody out tomorrow. Normally, what I like to do is I like to pay people out twice a month, but during these slow months, I've just been like the summer months, I've just been paying everybody out on the 1st, the same time I pay my consignment clients out, because the consignment clients, they just get a once a month check. Everybody else that's a vendor, I do it on the 1st and the 16th. So basically the 1st through the 15th I'll pay on the 16th, and the 16th through the 30th or 31st, depending on how many days we have in the month, and they'll get paid out the 1st. And everybody likes that. Oh, that was ugly. Anyway, everybody likes that, and it's worked out pretty well so far. And yeah, you know, it's just like, it's been great. It's been good. Business is starting to pick up because school's fixing to start back in like 2 days here. Actually, I'm sorry, school is starting back tomorrow here, so that's August the 1st, and then I think the other ones are starting back on the 2nd in our area down here in Georgia, or up here in Georgia, depending on where you're at. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it short, or cut it off, and go home and get some sleep because I sound absolutely crazy. But I really appreciate y'all tuning in, and I hope that y'all enjoy this content. I am probably letting my manager run the store tomorrow because I have a consultation, which I may film for y'all for an estate sale. And I'm also going to do some thrifting tomorrow, so I will bring the camera along with me and film it, and it'll be really cool. And I really appreciate y'all who have tuned in and who have commented on my videos. And yeah, y'all just keep coming back. Hopefully this channel will grow, and you know, hopefully we'll meet some people that are like-minded and like to do the same things, and we'll have a little community going on. And please comment, like, subscribe, and if you have any questions, I would love for you to, you know, message me or comment me with them. comment me with them. Yes, comment me with them, and I will be sure to write back. And also, if you are ever in the Northeast Georgia area, I would really love for anybody that wants to stop by and say hey. Like I said, we're at 126 Anderson Circle in Alto, Georgia. It's called Barrett's Antique Mall. If you look it up on Google, I'll just go ahead and tell you I'm in an epic battle of proportions with Google, because I cannot get them to let me claim this address. So if anybody wants to go, you know, do some Google edits, since I've done them on every single email that I have saying that I'm here, I would appreciate that. Just, you know, Barrett's Antique Mall is here at 126 Anderson Circle, Alto, Georgia. Ain't gonna hate on that. But anyway, y'all have a blessed day, and I really appreciate you tuning in. See you in the next video.